Psalm number 3, episode 13 of the Psalm Walk podcast. James Carvin here. This psalm set to the third mode, Psalm 3, third mode. Psalms numbers correspond to the mode in the MelaCarta system. There's 72 modes in the MelaCarta system. After we get to Psalm 73, if we ever get that far, Lord willing, then at that point we're going to be looking at different modal systems from different countries to set these psalms to. Okay, so it's basically a journey in the musical experience and the history of various countries that speak English as a second language. So that's where we are on this, is the Psalm number 3. In this case, and especially since we're talking about India has a ceremony when they introduce people to transcendental meditation for the very first time, and they receive their what's called a mantra, and they begin meditating on this name of a deity. Actually, is what the mantra words tend to be, certainly in India, and so people will meditate day and night on this mantra, usually 20 minutes a day in the morning, 20 minutes at night. That's how the Maharishi Mahesh yogis do it here in the United States anyway. But I mentioned that because there is a portion of this psalm that has the word Selah in it. And the word Selah means think about it, meditate, consider. And it's often in the music, got maybe some instrumental interlude there to fill in that a certain gap of time, okay? So one thing you can do during the Selah portion, there's two Selahs in this psalm, is to have the introduction of the name Yahweh, the sacred name of God, and use that as the mantra. Introduce a different mantra, Yahweh, instead of whatever else is being used. So I just want to mention that, and now I'll go ahead and sing it, and I'll say the word Selah so you know where that would be placed, and also at the end of the psalm as well. It'd be a very good place to repeat the sacred name, and then bring that into your heart in silent memory, reflection, till the name sort of beats in your heart all day long, so that you're constantly thinking of your Savior. Right now I'm a sort of a busy road, so it'll get a little noisy here, but I want to do that to get to the quiet place that I like. And we'll do that in Psalm 4. Ready? This is the third MelaCarta mode, Psalm number 3. All my adversaries have increased. Many are rising up against me. Many are saying of my soul, there is no deliverance for him in Elohim. Selah. Excuse all the noise. Everybody's going to work out here. But guess who's here also? Yahweh. Yahweh. But you, oh Yahweh, are a shield about me, my glory and the one who lifts my head. I was crying out to Yahweh with my voice, and he answered me from his holy mountain. Selah. I lay down and slept. I awoke, for Yahweh sustains me. I will not be afraid of 10,000s of people who've set themselves against me round about. Arise, O Yahweh, save me, O Eloheu, for you have smitten all my enemies on the cheek. You've shattered the teeth of the wicked. Salvation belongs to May your blessing be upon your people. Keep repeating the name. Rejoice in the name. Be delivered in the name. Trust in the Lord. Meditate in your heart day and night. Trust in your Savior, Yahweh. God alone can save you from this mess we're in this world. God alone can bring peace that lasts. So that, I think, would be a very good way to pray. And if you are going to teach somebody transcendental meditation, I would say that that would be a more effective mantra than some of the other suggestions that have been proposed by Mahesh Yogi Maharishi and by others. So yes, there is a bit of a mission here to India. It's possible, but understand that this is not about proselytization. Proselytizing is when you take your religious viewpoints and try to evangelize them to another, so much as it is an invitation to mutual understanding of very different cultures. And so I will be introducing some facets of Western tradition to the East, and also some facets of Eastern tradition to the West as we go, and a sort of a comparative religion is a great place to start for understanding one another and growing together. So look at it that way. Don't feel threatened. We're not in competition. What we are is we have hope. So I'm going to leave this at that. Is there any deliverance for us in Elohim? That psalm asks. And Elohim means in general, the gods, or God. It's a plural word. Is there any hope for any of us in the gods? So that's a question worth asking. Sorry about the noisy traffic. We're in the quieter area now that I was looking for. So we're going to be going on to episode 14, where we're going to sing Psalm number 4. First part of module 1 in a 25 module series where 6 psalms get packed into each module, and we study them usually no less than 1 month per psalm to give each person an opportunity to absorb every word in these psalms, to memorize them as we go. And in this program, do you realize that in 12 to 15 years, you would have literally every single psalm memorized? And if you are in India and you wanted to learn English, that would be a great way to learn English, because there's a lot of English words there, and they're pronounced by an American. So you'd learn American English. And you'd learn about Hebrew culture and about Christian tradition. I'm a Christian, and have a lot to share. So that's that. Meet you on episode 14.